Hello, welcome to Everything with Dove Fan. Welcome to Everything with Dove Fan. When you join me, do let me know where you're joining me from. Where are you joining me from? Can you hear me? So I hope you have this. YouTube, okay? Okay, so do let me know where you're joining me from. Where are you joining me from? You have a comment? Say find something for some. Then you have to say, yeah, something has been for me for too long. So. Hello, welcome to Everything with Joe Fan. How are you doing today? Please do let us know where you're joining us from. Where are you joining us from? And let me see your beautiful names. Sorry, I want to, hey, oh, thank you, Louise. Dakota. Where are you joining us from? I'll go Dakota. Sannan sai an jima. Za mu yi magana. Muna da biki next week. Za ka nima mana kafinta da wasu abubuwa ko. Sorry, I want to put something in my mouth. This is it. So that you just say, what's that? Okay. Hello, Louis. How are you? I think that name is familiar. Do let me know where you're joining from. Louis, you're from South Africa, right? If I remember correctly, because I'm seeing that name over and over. Okay, yes, South Africa. How is South Africa today? Can you hear me? Can you hear me proper? Let me be sure the voice is okay. Thank you, my brother. Please do that in Botswana. Thank you, Mesh Mahundu. How is Botswana today? I hope I'll be in Botswana one of these days. I love Botswana from stories I've heard. I haven't been there. Do let me know if the voice is okay. The background music is loud. Let me understand all this so we can balance and then go to the video proper. Today I'm not going to stay long. I'm just going to go to the point and then we can leave. Please share. Share it, share it, share it, share it. On a lighter note, what Prophetess Anne yesterday, the ministration was powerful. Before we go into the video, okay, it's good. The God of prophecy shall never fail. He has never lived below his name. He has always lived up to the expectation. The sound is okay? Did you watch Prophetess Anne's ministration in Mexico City yesterday? I watched it and I was thrilled. We can never get used to what God is doing. We can never get used to what God is doing. Okay, so let's go to the title of today's life. TB Joshua is still feeding millions after his fasting. How is he doing that? Can someone say one way they think he has been doing that? How is TB Joshua still feeding millions even after his fasting? How is he doing that? See? Okay, so let's go into the main life. I'm going to be short and brief. Oh, too much work. I asked the question. Hmm? Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah, we have only four. Oh. Okay, that's fine. So how is TB Joshua doing that? So we know that it's a year plus since our father has gone to be with the Lord. When he was here, the media has been boiling. When he passed, for once I thought maybe, okay, now he has passed, everything will go down. I didn't see in the spirit. I think it's even more now. And you know, that is a very fantastic seed. When I say daddy, I mean Prophet TB Joshua. Prophet TB Joshua is a very beautiful seed. When you plant a very beautiful seed, it even germinates more and brings out more fruit, brings out more yield, yields more for people to eat. And this past few months, I have been thinking about it. Can you see how many people have been feeding off TB Joshua's legacy, off TB Joshua's name? Before we go into talking about areas that people have been feeding, how are you living your life? How has Prophet TB Joshua's life inspired you? Would you want to at least leave a small legacy? It might not be as magnificent, as massive as Prophet TB Joshua's. But how do you want to live your life so that it will impact and take care of people long after you are gone? This is like 1 year plus, almost 1 year, 6 months. People are still feasting on him, eating from what he has left behind. After his passing, a lot of ministries sprung out all over the world, employing thousands and thousands and thousands of people that hitherto did not have jobs. They are feeding. Close the difference. They are feeding on that. The ministry have employed a lot of people. So many ministries have sprung out all over the world. More charity events all over the world. More charity events. We discovered that Prophet TB Joshua's disciples that were in synagogue and left while he was alive began to start what they are doing and everything. They need to go all over the world. More charity, taking care of people. School fees are being paid, destinies are being built, and all of that. And then the wise men, they're shining brighter in their colors. And then the prophets and the prophetesses, they are shining brighter in their colors, employing more people. They cannot travel without a crew, and the crew members are being empowered. They cannot do anything. They cannot do videos without having people employed. Those people are making money. Then let's come back to my brothers and sisters in the YouTube community. Now everybody discovered that at the mention of the name TB Joshua, people are watching. So Almost every YouTuber now is talking about TB Joshua. And even when there is nothing to talk about, they find a way to say something so that people can come and watch. And for those that have monetized their channel, at the end of the month, YouTube pay them. When I say those that monetize their channel, when you're watching a channel and you see adverts, the adverts, that's where people make money from. If you're watching a YouTube channel that does not have adverts, there's nothing like this. Someone is making money from you. No, you only make money on a channel that has been monetized. And a sign that your channel is monetized is when you're watching video and then there's a break where you see adverts are playing. Like the channels that adverts do not play, they don't have money they earn at the end of the month. So understand that. I discovered that some people, when they do not talk about Prophet TB Joshua, nobody watches their channel. And then they want to leave, but they still go back. They are making money. That is another avenue that Prophet TB Joshua has been feeding millions of people. I have mentioned just 3 ministries sprung out. They are employing people. They are employing people. The prophets and the prophetesses have started their ministries. They are employing people. The wise men are in their full bright colors. And if everything is expanding, then it means that people are being, if it's going to expand, then that means that people are going to be engaged. People are going to be engaged. And if people are engaged, people are going to be paid. The Synagogue Church of All Nations is expanding as well. You know, it's expanding as well. People are being engaged, left, back, and front. YouTubers, some YouTube channels just sprung out after that is passed. And every day is just news about Synagogue Church of All Nations. Isn't it beautiful? What a legacy this man has brought on earth. What a legacy this man that was loaned from heaven for us has done. TB Joshua was never an ordinary human being. I say that always, but I said that at the end of time, we will actually know who this person was that came and dwelt with us, that we even have privilege to be close to him. And we took a lot of things for granted. Please, all I can say is that if you're making money off Daddy, you're making money off his legacy, be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. By the time you allow love of money consume to you, and you begin to look for other ways to get more by lying and doing stuff, it will become something very dangerous. Because TB Joshua's spirit is still alive. He visits people. He visits me. He comes to me, like especially when I'm about to go live and speak about him, I must see him. I must see him. There's no day that I must not see him. And when he wants me to shut up about a particular thing, he tells me, don't shut up. And I know that he's no more in the physical, so it's even more dangerous to disobey him like I used to do before. When he said, leave this Allah alone, I said, Daddy, I will not leave her alone. But now when he tells me, do not talk about this thing, then I keep quiet. You know, YouTubers, TB Joshua, Mommy Evelyn, Prophetess Anne, Prophetess Yinka, Prophet Chris, Prophet Racine, Westman Daniel. I even saw something that Westman Daniel is married. You know, they just want to say anything about it so that they can make money, which is a good thing. Who else has a legacy like this? Who else has a legacy like this? As the mention of the name TB Joshua, video is pop. People are watching. You know, if you watch my videos, in the past I have made a video. I said I'm waiting for a day where the whole world will gather and celebrate man of God. Prophet TB Joshua, what I'm saying is will connect that video in the description box of this video. And I said I'm waiting for a day that where people will sit and celebrate man of God. And they will see the whole book prophet that is selling and making money. This person is being paid. This person is being paid. People can choose to speak because they know the truth. People can. Some people that are on social media are just doing this because of God's work. So it's not everybody that comes out to say something that is being paid. I tried life that you mentioned me and some of the YouTubers that report about now. And I'm not going to talk about it. Because like I told you people, I had a dream. In my last life, I told you I had a dream. And we have to come together. So nobody say anything. We are just going to continue to promote what daddy has left. Legacy. Yes, sir? No, don't stop it now. On my data too. Oh, here. So nobody is going to drag me out of my decision. See, me out. Mm-hmm. Nobody is going to drag me. That's fine. Nobody is going to drag me out. So I chose not to speak about what the seller said. What she said do not make meaning anyway. That's what she has always said, and that's what she keeps saying. Today, TB Joshua is feeding millions and millions of people long after he's gone. My question to you today is, what are you doing in that your corner? What are you doing in that your family? What are you doing in that your community that will outlive you even after you are gone? Facebook is having problems today. In that your small community, you say something more. Enjoy the fruits of what you have left. You saw when Jesus passed and saw that the fig tree had nothing, he cursed it. He cursed it. How many minutes? Hmm? 19. Jesus cursed it. He cursed it. TB Joshua, 1 year after he ceased feeding a lot of people on the economy of Nigeria until COVID came and the church was shut down. When the church was shut down, I had opportunity to be visiting once in a while, and I went there. They were crying. The whole of the Kotu community was crying that this man has passed. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? What are they going to do? This man has passed. What are they going to do? Because the hotels in Kotu could not function anymore. They were not there. People had collected money. One of the hoteliers called me and he was like, Dopan, I borrowed money and I put into this hotel just because of Synagogue Church of Honor. Look at me now, my life is in shambles. I understood somebody committed suicide. But this was the man that when he was alive, there was no respect attributed to him, especially for Nigerians. But when he passed, you saw people cry. Those hoteliers are making millions and millions of naira and they are employing people. If Synagogue Church of All Nations is no more there, they have no business. See what that man did? One man It's feeding millions and millions of people. That hotelier, the man that owns that hotel, I don't want to mention his name, he almost cried because I was in his hotel that day. He almost cried. He said, look at my hotel. Look at my hotel. Thank you. Look at my hotel. There's nobody in. He had to lay some stuff up. Now the hotels have opened. Businesses have started moving on. That's the way that this one man, born in Ikotilbe, one man from one family have been able to do. If we open our hearts to what God is about to do, He will feel it. He will fill it with ideas. He will fill it with His Spirit. He will fill it and will begin to make impact. They said a child will be greater than his father. Oh, I didn't know a child cannot be greater than his father. But we can do our bit. Daddy inspired me. When I said Daddy, I mean Prophet T.B. Joshua. He inspired me when he was alive. But his passing has even inspired me the more. It has inspired me to pray more because he invested a lot in prayer. He invested a lot in prayer. He invested a lot in prayer. He did a lot of covenants. And he held his own bargain. So that name will continue to generate revenue for a lot of people. Whether you are against it or you are for it, immediately you say T.B. Joshua. You will make money from it. Just like YouTubers are making money now. If they dare put a story that is not about T.B. Joshua now, they won't even have a view. So they continued T.B. Joshua, T.B. Joshua, T.B. Joshua, T.B. Joshua, Mommy Evelyn, Prophetess Yinka, Prophetess Anne, Prophet Chris, Prophet Racine, Wise Van Daniel, John C. It has to be connected to that stream. And even Dofan is giving people money. We ordinary Dofan. Because when people put Dofan on their channel, people want to go and watch what is happening. And it's not because I'm too good. It's because I was connected to that stream. So what I'm saying is that how are you living your life? How would your life impact your generation? It might not be in this level that T.B. Joshua has done. It might just be your community, but what do you? He's a human being. He said he's one human being from one family. Ebanedora. God is with us. Emmanuel. May your heart desire be fulfilled in Jesus' mighty name. How is Cameroon? So it was just one man that has done all of this, that people are making money from. Whether you mention his name negatively, positively, God of T.B. Joshua will answer for you because that covenant is done. I have learned to invest in prayer. Joshua Selma has said that prayer is the only thing that you can send it into your future and it will go and wait for you there. And Prophet T.B. Joshua's life has taught me that indeed you can send prayer to the future and it will wait for you. It will fight for you. It will fight for your children. It will fight for your family, even if after long you have gone to be with the Lord. So what are you doing with your free time? Are you sitting and gossiping about people? Are you a gossip? Or are you praying into your future? Are you calling things that are not as if they are so that they can continue to be even when you're not here? And there will continue to be a solution to people that you don't even know. His life has taught me a lesson. And even his passion and his legacy have made me to say that, Dofan, you cannot move and pass on this earth as if you do not exist. Something has to give it. Prayer, we will pray and push things until we too will stamp our feet on what our Father has done and said, this is our own contribution. It cannot be the same. The life of Prophet TB Joshua should anger you. Should anger you in a positive way, that you will wake up and say that it must not be the same. He modeled his life after Jesus Christ of Nazareth. He lived almost exactly like him. And he opted in so many other ways. So we can do the same. We can do the same. Get busy. Talk to God. What am I supposed to do? What's my purpose on the earth? Even if I cannot do as much as Prophet TB Joshua, let me do small. I watched Prophetess Ann yesterday in Mexico City. And look at it. She's making her impact. It must not be ministry. It might be in your job. Make your impact. If you're going to take something in Prophet TB Joshua's life, it's not necessarily that you go into ministry, or even if you go into ministry, it's not necessarily that you begin to lay hands and deliver people and pray for people and heal people and do all of that. It can be in your business. What are you doing to leave legacy that will last? So as I'm about to round up, I want you to be angered by the life of Prophet TB Joshua. We thank God for most of you that have believed in him, and now you're putting through that, when you hear his name, you watch those videos, good or bad, and you put food on the table of those people. Whether they want to acknowledge it or not, he is feeding them. He is feeding them, and he's feeding them. He's feeding millions and millions and millions of people. Continue to do that. Anywhere you see the name of your father in the Lord, Prophet TB Joshua, defend it. Anywhere you see it being dragged, defend it in the comment section. Watch the video. Give them food. Because that's the way the legacy will continue. That's the way the legacy will continue. Continue to give them food, good or bad. At the end of the day, the end will justify the means. For me, this is what success is. Success is not when you have food and you eat alone. Success is when you have something that can impact generations. And this year, like the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, the name of the prophet Elijah, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, all the children of faith of God Almighty Yah will continue to yield something for us. People are selling the Bible now. They are making money. It's the act of the apostles and the old prophets that decided to document it. They are making money with it. Prophet TB Joshua's name will continue to make money for people. People will continue to write books. Now in Gary, who knows? I might choose to write my experience tomorrow. Who knows? People might choose to write their experience tomorrow and document it for the purpose of posterity. So let's continue to appreciate man of God for what he was to us. He was a fantastic man. May the God of Prophet TB Joshua answer to you according to your belief. You know, he has done a lot, and this is where we are now. So I urge you not to stop. Continue to honor your father in the Lord, good or bad. But I call again, we have to be cautious. Not everybody that speaks well or seems to be speaking well of your father that actually means well. So be careful. I want to leave us with everything. I want to leave us with this one word. Anything you say, you will be accountable for. But you cannot ask to be accountable for what you did not say. When you watch videos, be sure. Be careful. It's not everywhere you carry your mouth and go and put your view on something that you actually do not know. Because there's a lot of things that you do not know. It's what you hear from A, what you hear from B, what you hear from C that you're making your conclusion from. And if you use your mouth anywhere, at the end of the day, You will be accountable for every word that you have spoken. But if you're quiet, nobody will hold you responsible for what you did not say. We create our words with our mouth. So be careful as you go around YouTube watching videos. Let your heart guide you. Let your heart guide you. Let your heart guide you. And B, I have made a video before. I said fans and children of Prophet TB Joshua. The fans can say anything because they do not understand him, but the children of Prophet TB Joshua, let's represent Synagogue Church of All Nations. Let's represent Prophet TB Joshua in everything we say, even in the comment section. You cannot say you are a Synagogue Church of All Nations member. You are a child, you are a daughter, a son of Prophet TB Joshua, and you'll be calling people all unprintable names in the comment section. It shows that you're not his child. Maybe you admired him, but if you're really his child, you cannot call him. I'm not talking about truth. Truth must be told, but truth can still be told in a way that people will not be insulted. Having said that, this is where I go for today. How would your life profit even your family? If you cannot do massively like Prophet Joshua, how would your life even profit just your family? How will you profit your friends? How will you profit the people you work with? How will you profit your children? Let's not talk about the impact of the whole world. How will you profit your children? Think about this and let the life of Prophet TB Joshua anger you to be much more than a human being that you think you are. Having said that, this is where I go. I will see you again when I see you. I love you all. Bye-bye.